Hello, everybody, and we're back. My, we don't have much time. And the last episode, I explained that I'm doing laundry. I just put all the stuff in the dryer, though. You found journal. Yep, that's the wondering what's. So this is the Rising event. We're back again. Hey, a vendor. What do we got today? Ooh. I never. Oh, I could have more than that. There we go. I see everybody have so many of them, and so let's just get some. Ah, if it isn't my dear adventurer friend, pleased am I to see you again. Have you perchance come to join us in remembering the calamity? If you have a moment, there is a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? In part due to the promotional efforts during the recent move by our ferry, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise in the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Huda. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer on your wing? I am truly grateful. Now, I believe a carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Nod, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon the path of adventure. Pray, greet them and offer your help. Worry not. You'll have no trouble in identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. I dare say it will feel like glimpsing into the past, right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. Yeah. Kind of like that. Yep, that looks like a first timer right there. Yeah, that's a real first timer. It's just like when we started. It's like it started. Is this your first trip to the dock? Who are you? An experienced adventurer, you say, and you want to help me on my way? I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as big and busy as Oda. My name is Ho. But it's not Nagi? Yeah, well, thank you. Nagi will do. As you rightly guess, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where it is? God, it is just like the first time we played. It has been a long time. That's through that door, is it? Thank you, I'll head there at once. Further explanation. Perhaps you should follow him in the... yeah, and yeah, you should probably follow him. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the samurai questline. I should probably clean that up sometime. In and out, in and out. Come. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here too. Oh, hello there. What can I do for you today? The lad's here to register, is he? Yes, madam. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nagan, and I'm 16 years old, practically and grown. Aren't we a lively one? Momody is the name, and if you want to be an adventurer, then you've come to the right woman. There's nothing to it really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come on. With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. What? Nothing. Normally I'd offer you the grand tour. But in light of present company, I reckon you ought to have it from him. He's a renowned adventurer now, the bleeding champion of Eorzea, and you could do far worse than to get his advice. To begin with, mayhap you could recommend a guild here in Uda for now. If it's too noisy in here, there are benches just outside where you can have a nice little chat. I mean, it all really comes down to what you really want to do in the end. But yeah. One moment. I must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I'd appreciate any advice you can offer. The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any registration. Alright, let's talk guilds. Yeah, let's talk. I chose the whatchamacallit guild. I'm all ears, Ronald. Adventurer, what attracted you to it? Why did you want to become an adventurer? A merchant who was in the carriage with me, Bray something, asked me much the same thing. I see he's still going. I see that. Yeah, he's talking about the old man that was at the beginning of the game, who and then helped you and escape from Uda after the little incident. I always wondered what happened to him. I guess he's still helping. I guess he's helping adventurers and stuff. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Oda, it's become clear to me. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon. Wanted to see it with my own eyes and then be a mist in it. You've been to many places, right? You like it then. Traveling, that is. Yeah, I'm always... So you do? I have an older sister. During the calamity, we fled Gridania. I took refuge at a village in the mountains. I ended up staying in that secluded place, and it's long been a dream of mine to travel the world. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could help me equip with the skills I need? Well, if you're traveling, that means I'm representing students of a fighting art. Yeah. I see a place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, it is home to the Pugless and Thermitage guilds. Of those two, I choose the Pugless. I've always enjoyed rigorous exercise and I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe this is for me. I can... You sure? Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are a few more things I'd like to ask you about. Wait, I'll look for you here when I'm done. How ironic that he chooses the same guild as me. So that's the one I started in. Was Puglist. For reasons. And now I'm a master. You wait a good while, but there's no sign. Perhaps you should look in on him at the Puglist Guild. I wonder if, since I did join the Puglist Guild and complete the story of that, if it will, if this will acknowledge that, because it's kind of a, I'm kind of getting a little bit annoyed that most of the guilds I joined, they're not reflective in the story in the end. It's like, that was a most impressive display, young one. Watching you, I'm reminded of myself in my youth. Swift, strong, and handsome. Not to say I'm not. Not to say I'm not these things, of course. You're too kind, Master Common. And I'm sure you're still all those things and more. Now, Nagi. Take care you don't flatter the old man overmuch. His neck could bear his head getting any larger. Oh, Ronald, I'm glad to see that Pugilism agrees with me. My thanks for your recommendation. Oh, Ronald, to think you're the one who said the lad possesses rare talent. I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Right then, my boy. Remember today's lesson well and keep at your training. Next time, we shall try something a little harder. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. So engrossed was I in accommodations. I lost track of time. Oh, I should mention something. As I was training, a particular minstrel approached me. He said that if I'm resolved to walk an adventurer's path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me if you're willing. He's apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. Yeah. It's been a while since I did an event day one that it comes out, or even more so, a few hours after it came out. Normally, I wait like a week or two before finally doing it because I'm so busy with other things. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was ready to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say Ronald approached me at your behest? He did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects would be worthwhile, greatest interest to me is the recent rise in the ranks of adventurers, and thus beginning different generations of adventures together. I had hoped for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. Drawing upon your experience walking your path, you have helped Nagi to begin walking his, a reminder that the present owes its existence to the past. That is to say, the present and the past are deeply intertwined. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. I ask that you each find an object with a connection to the calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm's rebirth, and to present it to me with its tale. Oh no, that sounds not unlike a treasure hunt. And it's my very first task as an adventurer. What do you say, Ronald? Shall we do it? Excellent. Then you have your items. Pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I eagerly look forward to seeing what you bring. There are many vendors in the Sapphire Exchange, right? Chances are they'll have something, so let's begin our search there. Hmm. That is a massive axe. Oh, that's the windswept. Oh, 615, okay. That would be the new, extreme weapon. But, we're actually going to go craft it. It's 600, right? Because later this evening, we're gonna be going with the static party. What's left of it. Come on. Let's begin looking around. Of course. Well, first let's do this. Oh, is this the local cuisine? Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sampled all kinds of food. From simple fare to exotic feasts. Everything too. Well, most of the stuff I've cooked. The shrimp. House of Splendors. What kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our services are available to only those whom we know and trust. So if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name for myself one day. Yeah. From daily necessities to unusual curios, I deal in all manner of wares. If there is something in particular you seek, you need but ask. Objects to do with the calamity. Two are your adventures, are you not? In which case I have something that may be of interest. It's a journal I acquired from an adventurer injured. The man recorded his experiences during the calamity in detail. I dare say it has value for students of history. An adventurer's first-hand account. Pour over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Ronald? If so, I'd love to read it too one day. With your permission, of course. Oh, for another historical piece. I also have a scrapbook of articles from The Raven, Predator's leaving tabloid. Though these mainly cover events outside of the Calamity, however. Articles from The Raven. If we look around some more, there's bound to be other things out there. I mean... Oh, if it isn't Ronald, how have you been, my friend? I'm still working at my craft, as you can see. And for the Rising this year, Anna has organized a street exhibit for you. Please feel free to browse at your leisure. Don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear a connection to Calamity. Well, there's one right there. Do you have anything that fits the description? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder painting entitled The Sultana 7 depicts an inspiring event for the Calamity. 'Tis the final days before the fall of Dalamod. Its exorable approach foretelling our intimidating doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned on the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Odal. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty Namino took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects. For they alone had the courage to stand with the Sultana. There she addressed the rabble. Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the 7th umbral era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbors, but to offer him the hand of succor. Brought to their senses by their word, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves inflicted on Uda. And those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. Oda is fortunate to have her watching over it. Thanks for sharing the tale. It's indeed inspiring. You've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. We actually had that painting. So far, so good. Let's look around just a little bit more. I think that was the last Rising event. It was either the last one or the one before. So yeah. Welcome, welcome. What is it that you're after? Objects with a connection to the Calamity, you say? Why, I have just the thing. An amethysite ring from Ishgar, steeped in sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartmel, a young temple knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Erosia when his nation would not. Alas, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. What a tragic tale, but I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the knight fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember. Oh! Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking the dragon down, and with his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the warrior. He stole the ring. Oh, it happened. What do you say? If you're interested, I would be willing to part with this relic for a special price. Let's do this. I dare say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. You've seen enough objects. Make your way to the end of this. I want the journal. Gonna be honest. Yeah. The journal. The ring sounds dubious. And that we already have. But I want the journal. as fine as any. Because, like he said, the ring is dubious. I don't know about you, but this was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to Merit people, learning the tale behind each object, it's been a great experience and I won't soon forget it. Now then, we need to decide what to take to the minstrel. Have you made up? The Retired Adventurer's Journal. I see, I did consider that too, but in the end set up something else. What is it? And if you don't mind, I'd like to keep it a surprise. Come, let's purchase our respective items and meet back where the minstrel awaits. He's going for that ring. Obtain the Retired Adventurer's Journal. Yep, this is it. So this is the end. These aren't very long. Like, the Rising event is never very long, like, story. It's like a half an hour to, like, 45 minutes. And I enjoy them, too, because it gives you insight. Not only insight about the Calamity, as best as it can, but it's also a massive, like, pretty much fourth wall breaking thank you from Yoshi P. Welcome back. You've each found an item, I trust? Well, what have we here? The Journal of an Adventurer, you say, despite the voucher's claim. Such records typically do not have much historical value on account of their limited perspective and inherently partiality. Yet, by the same token, they have a great value to me, for they offer a glimpse into the writer's heart, richer material for penning verses. Now then, what have you? And what this? That's a scrapbook of articles from the Raven. Ah, I thought he was kind of going for the ring. So we both had the same idea because we bought the journal and the articles were from the same person, from the main vendor. You see, my sister is a reporter for the tabloid. During the Calamity, she traveled around interviewing adventurers on their journeys. And I loved nothing more than to hear her tales. They seemed like such a diverse crowd of adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. I see the footprints one leaves on their journey become the starting point for another. Yes, a verse comes to me, a blessing for those souls who are taking their first charry steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. How? Are we sure that the minstrel is not a primal or some kind of... Well, we kind of know that the minstrel is actually Yoshi P in this dimension, but he just keeps that a secret. Because this is one of those moments where he's going to talk to us, but the way he talks to us is he talks to the player versus the character. Though your character can actually understand and be like, oh, whoa, that's the Reaper. Yeah, that's the Reaper. Oh my god, he's wearing the Reaper outfit. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here. I might express my gratitude. There we go. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and it shall never change. The world, however, is in an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down, and though we all desire peace deep in our hearts, the sparks of conflict never cease to be struck. Like an adventurer's journey, the world is constantly moving towards the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet I ardently believe that it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventures. Indeed, another great change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. It is our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on to the distant horizon and beyond. Now, time for your vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to walking your path and know that you are in our hearts. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. Thank you for the generous reward. And the uplifting verse, it gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it's time I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together and I hope to see you again somewhere out there. Come what may, never forget to smile. I look forward to hearing your tales. Though much more was lost in the calamity, and intrepid souls continue to set forth, paving the way unto the future. In such a moment in history, do we stand. And for you, I will perform another song. Your life is a riddle to bear gladness and grief, neath stars and through storms, the answers you to seek. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven, a song of dawn resplendent, dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods, through mankind has been torn, upon winds eternal, the lives and memories are born. The future is unwritten. Bring it rapture or sorrow, our journey shall continue until tomorrow and tomorrow. I wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nahagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventure, or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. There will be times when you are overcome with loneliness, and each step feels heavier than the last. In such a moment, I bid you remember this. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. It's insane, though. That it is crazy of the fact that no land must remain beyond its grip. It's insane that that Realm Reborn was created from the fact that yeah, whole 9 years. Yep, 9 years ago was when Realm Reborn started. No one I don't think anybody expected it to be this huge. Like, considering they destroyed the original version, which was 1.0, only to have made 2.0 and then just explode. Now look, it's like we're everywhere. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Yeah, let's get the minion out. That's not minions. I should be the one to decide. Hello. There he is. There he is. Emmett Selk. Or Clockwork Solace. I can understand why they call him. They call the Clockwork the Minion Solace. Probably for spoilers. Because that is a massive spoiler character. They would call him Emmett Selk or Hades. But that's it. That's all for now. I've got to get the clothes. I gotta get my clothes out of the dryer, get them folded and put away, and then I got a bathroom to clean, other crazy stuff. But yeah. Till next time, everyone. Bye.